celebrate Black History Month, the oldest Black bookstore in Philadelphia continues to make history. It was founded by Dawud Hakim in 1959 as the first bookstore in Pennsylvania, possibly the East Coast, to specialize in Black history and Black authors. During the Civil Rights era, it was an important meeting location and was even surveilled by the FBI. Today, Hakim's bookstore continues to be a pillar of the community. Everyone from Kamala Harris to Governor Josh Shapiro have paid their respects. Now it's run by Dawud's daughter, Yvonne, so she's dialed in right now. Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
It's lovely to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us. So this was a pretty bold concept when your dad opened the store, obviously.
Yes, it was. He was pretty much before his time, but he came across some books by the author, J.A. Rogers, that talked about the history of African Americans that didn't start with slavery. And he was so impressed with the fact that we had a history and a culture prior to that, that he wanted to sell these books and educate other people. So he actually started selling books out of the trunk of his car before he was able to open his first brick and mortar store.
Yeah.
Which he did open in 1959.
Which is incredible. That's an amazing thing. You never expected to take this over the store, right?
Of course not. I expected my father to live forever.
Yeah.
But of course, unfortunately, he got sick and he passed in 1997. And I did promise him before he died that, we, the family, we would try to keep the store open as long as we could because we know how much hard work he put into having this store.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of, adversity, getting financial backing and everything, but it's really paid off because we were given the distinction of having a historical marker in 2023. And the former Vice President, Kamala Harris, actually visited our store during her campaign.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. What an amazing family, an amazing accomplishment for your family. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I'm liking your post right now, but that's not all. Our season-long partner, Pilot Pen, makers of G2, the go-to pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show, want to honor Hakim's bookstore and the legacy your father created, so they're going to be writing you a check for $1,000 just to pitch in.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is unbelievable. That is really unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a blessed day, Yvonne. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to all of our guests for joining us. Daisy Ridley, Alex Cooper, Miss Rosalind Lewis, Dr. Jennifer Baxter, Myron, and Sam Barber and Avery. And y'all